If you put this audio in the video, you'll get a copyright strike.
What song are you singing that's going to get stricken?
That's the Angry Beavers theme song.
I wouldn't have guessed that, and I'm pretty familiar with that song.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I know that song, yes. But not when it's interpreted through a trumpet that's been bludgeoned half to death.
Hey.
I don't know if you remember, last time we did Liara and Shepard's voices on the game crashed.
Oh, yeah. You gotta go through this. So, last time, Mordin fucking died.
Yes! You remember that? That was so joyous.
Yeah, that really kind of bummed me out. Mordin was one of the characters in this game that I really liked.
Who else is on your short list of characters you don't despise immediately? It was Garrus, Tali, and Mordin, huh?
No, I actually do like most of the characters in this game. Rex is not bad. Like Rex and Grunt, both of them, I'm kind of just like, okay, you guys need to chill out a little bit.
Love killing a little too much. Mordin did what?
Mordin basically sacrificed himself to, help an entire race.
Yes, he did. The scene played out a little differently for me because I did not feel comfortable enough letting Rex and Eve know about the potential alliance I was brokering with the Solarians. So the fact that I could have sabotaged, I kind of kept it to myself. And then Mordin confronted me here. He's like, you knew all along! I'm like, yup, it's me. I don't trust the Krogan, but I trust you. He's like, oh, okay, well, then I forgive you.
Oh.
It plays out a bit differently. Also, I don't want to spoil too much, but the effect, the choices you have made in previous games do affect it affects how this game plays out, and there are situations in which Mordin does live.
What are some of the situations where you can live?
Well, I don't want to tell you that because it feels like maybe you made the wrong decisions. But don't worry, letting Mordin die it's like, the ability to keep Mordin alive is not something that many people do, and if they do, it's not always the best choice. Some people would argue that pulling the trigger on Mordin, because you don't even have the option, but you could actually pull a gun on Mordin and tell him not to cure the genophage there.
Oh, jeez.
And if he's still determined to do it, you can actually pull the trigger and put him down to secure your alliance with the Solarians. It's brutal, but...
Okay, that seems a bit much.
Yeah, well... What are the Krogan when the entire... You're trying to protect the Krogan, but the Krogan are going to get wiped out if you can't defeat the Reapers, so defeating the Reapers should be priority numero uno. That's how some people would look at it.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, yeah, you had kind of said that you wished I would have said a little bit more about it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you would have talked about it more if we hadn't gotten suddenly cut off with Liara and Shepard not really doing their alliance. We'll see if this has fixed it. I've pulled a couple of mods. I've actually got 2 mods not plugged in right now, and I think that has fixed it, but if we have the same problem again, it's just my computer. My computer loves to crash games. It's crashed Mass Effect, Alien Isolation, it's done huge bugs on them that you've never even seen, so who knows. We'll see if it happens again. By the way, when I was troubleshooting this problem, trying to get it to run properly, I got to do all of this 5 or 6 more times trying to figure it out.
Oh boy!
Because there's no way I can save between fighting that Reaper and when we end up at the bedroom.
Random fact, whenever I'm modding Fallout 4, and if I decide that I want to start a new game in Fallout 4, for some reason, I can't start a new game with any of the mods on. I don't know what it is. I have not been able to track it down. I literally spent, like, an entire day trying to figure out what mod was causing my game to not let me create a new save.
That's weird.
So, I have to run the game without any of the mods installed in order to create a new save. But that means, like, going in the back end of the program and telling it to run the exe file and not run the launcher, and then it gets really confused.
Have you ever just tried to run Fallout 4 as an administrator? Because that seems to make a difference sometimes.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. You gotta, it's not enough that you run it, you have to run as administrator because...
Oh, for God's sake. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah, I'm also really glad that with the new Windows update, I have a password on my computer and I can't remove it. Yeah, that's great. I love that.
Okay, and now we're here, and we can continue the game proper.
Commander.
But what do you want?
Help you, Counselor?
Shepard, I want you to understand that I owe my position to you, and it's not something that I take lightly.
This is a different Solarian, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Not for you, that weak-minded Counselor Valorn would still be alive, leading the Solarians down the sewage pipe. But now I'm forced to champion a cure for the genophage. It's like saying we need a hurricane to put out a wildfire.
Yeah, just to let you know that this is the Solarian counselor. You were talking to the Solarian Dalatrast the last couple episodes. The Dalatrast is in charge of the military, kind of like a Solarian general. And this is the Solarian counselor. Not the one you let die in Mass Effect 1. This is the one that replaced it.
Okay. You should probably capitalize on it. I don't know how you'll do that. I'm sure you'll figure it out, but capitalize on it.
Yeah.
It's not a wildfire. It's the death of the galaxy. Drum that into your people's heads. They'll follow you.
A short-term solution, but the short-term may be all we have. Has a ring to it. But that is not the only reason I contacted you. The other regards humanity's counselor Udina.
Oh, what is he doing now?
We need to talk about his activities. The less than legal
Do we
ones.
have to?
He's been visiting little boys again, hasn't he?
Is she out?
Confidential, can't talk about it over comms? Okay.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on the...
Oh my god, I just talked to everybody. Okay, let's just get everybody on the phone. I'm sick of these group texts.
Let me call my mother. Oh wait, she died.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
You just said...
Never mind, this is not the Commander Hackett you're looking for.
Goodbye.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Apparently, he just wanted to talk to me about nothing.
Commander Shepard, I missed seeing your beautiful face. It's so good to see you. You never call.
You don't call anymore. You don't call anymore. You don't write. I never see you.
You see the vids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been...
You would have been squashed like a bug.
Diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
You would have been squashed like a bug. I was squashed by a bug at least 3 times, and Mike edited it out.
Yes, he died quite a lot.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on...
Oh, that's
what it was.
Okay.
Okay. You should have told me that. He didn't seem to bring it up when... You know what? Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Now we might be able to see what that project is that Liara wanted to talk to us about.
Oh, she wanted to meet in my quarters.
Mm-hmm.
People of Zoo's Hope are fighting again. This time, okay, blah, blah, blah. Imperfect and dangerous. Making babies.
Yeah, Rex says making babies will soon be fun. I'll do my part to bring the numbers back up. You really came through for us.
Hooray.
We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot to hold a gun.
Yep. Oh, look, it's from Dalatrast. How do I directly put that into the garbage with extreme prejudice?
Trainer, do we have a printer? I want to print this out so I can use it to wipe my butt.
Also, I would like to print another copy out so that I can take a video of me setting it on fire and sending it to Dalatrast.
Let's go talk to Liara if the game will allow us this time around. Hooray, we're allowed in the cabin. It's all fixed now. And the fish aren't even dead. Hooray. The entire reason you came up here was to change your armor. You don't really care about Liara.
Ooh, that looks cool.
That is not bad. And it increases your weapon damage too, it looks like.
I wish this one had that front, like, collarbone guard, but, I think, yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, it looks nice, yeah.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
You better not be naked.
If you are, you better bring Tally.
What is that?
What do you think it is, a toaster?
Maybe.
Come on in.
Some ceremonial toast?
Thank you. Could we sit?
No, we'll stand while I talk.
I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
Is it a tiny black hole? It looks like a tiny black hole.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own.
Oh, for God's sake.
What? You're so negative.
I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
Are you sure this is gonna last? What is it made out of?
A titanium alloy.
Don't say unobtainium.
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes, I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoveries
Oh, it's Glyph.
of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
Just be honest. Bring up the whole thing about how I always talk like this all the time, and we just do the voice changer to make me sound normal.
And talk about how I saved my fish. Just that part about how the collectors killed my fish, omit that part, because I'm perfect.
Yeah, I'm perfect, and I didn't kill my... No, actually, leave that in there. I want people to see that I have a negative side.
Put down the truth. Good, bad. Don't leave anything out. Let history be the judge.
I'll give them the facts. Let me just delete all these breathless passages on your heroics.
You writing anything I can't live up to?
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
Hooray!
That's nice to hear.
You don't even want to come close.
I really don't want Tali to be mad at me.
I think you could say, I appreciate your friendship as well, if you so desire.
All
or
right.
you could be a dick about it. Yeah, of course I am. Nice to hear that.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Yep. So if we can't save the galaxy, maybe the next race can save the galaxy. The Pyjacks! The Pyjacks will rise up and rule the galaxy.
Hooray!
Hey, Squeakers.
Commander Fluffy Bottoms.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect you, sir.
Well, let's go back to the...
I guess we could go talk to everybody, see how they feel about curing the genophage and Morden's sacrifice. Maybe Garrus has something to say about that, seeing as how they worked with you last game.
Oh, I guess that's true. He probably does have something to say about it. Also...
For your shuttle being so stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate in mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been
Hold it
shot
right
down.
here.
No.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah. There's that, too.
Puppy!
Ah, there's Cortez working on the shuttle in the background there.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double-checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry. This bird's been rock solid.
Do you ever, take a nap?
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
Okay, well, don't work too hard.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
You say that.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, the reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Ah, come on, man.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
Okay, that was a little awkward.
Wait,
but-
you're the one who chose the blue option. You could have just told him to do it. You could have commanded him, but nope, you wanted to be his friend. That's what being friends get you.
Oh, boy.
Now let's talk to Grunt. Oh, that's right. Grunt's different today, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, Grunt's a little different. He's got more eyes than normal.
Yeah.
He keeps looking at this weird pool of oil.
The deep fryer here.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative.
Is that like the greater good? Are you a Tau?
Flourished. The weak perished.
Yeah, kinda, it looks like.
The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Well, I guess you could ask him about him right now if you wanted to.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
Not really. Koalas are still around, and they're really terrible.
Somehow, yeah.
I suppose we need to make a decision here. What do you think? Do the weak need protection, or are the weak holding us back?
I'm gonna go with the weak.
We'll sever the chaff and rise above!
It's the duty of the strong to protect
This one.
Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Koalas are kind of pointless, though.
Evolution demands...
Hey, I really want to eat these horribly poisonous leaves. I'm gonna eat these poisonous leaves, okay? And everything in nature is like, no, don't do that. Don't eat those poisonous leaves. They have no nutritional value. And the koala goes, I'm eating them already. They're already in my digestive system. And if you put the leaves on a plate, they'll go, those aren't what I eat.
Those aren't leaves. You're stupid.
Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
A lot of books.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
Alright then.
Yes.
It's kind of bleak.
Genophage cure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council.
I don't think I've heard of Milgram. Which planet is that again?
Beckenstein. It's right next door to the Citadel. I'm a colony kid.
Yeah, kind of like you, except your colony got blown up.
Okay. I don't think she has anything to say.
No. You'll notice she was in her original outfit again. It's either the Javik outfit or the, that reporter outfit that was causing the problem. I don't know why. It's weird.
That's baffling.
Yeah.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
Thank you, Edie.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the North.
And then this just goes on forever.
Yup, so what do you think is the true answer here? Is Edie the Normandy?
The Normandy is a ship. Edie is a collection of processing hardware contained in that ship. Those are two separate things.
Doesn't the existence of the Reapers contradict that?
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Is a ship that has had all of its parts replaced the same ship? That probably has nothing to do with it, but
Yeah,
it sounded,
intelligent.
If I have a sandwich, right? Yeah. Or if you have a sandwich.
Okay. We're gonna compare Edie to a sandwich here, I'm sure.
If you have a sandwich.
Is she turkey or is she bologna?
You have a delicious ham sandwich.
Mayonnaise or mustard?
You have a delicious ham sandwich with mayonnaise and mustard and pickles and lettuce.
Big old robot
and tomatoes and big old robot boobies on it. But if you decide that you don't want the ham or the tomatoes or the big old robot boobies and you want big old alien boobies instead and you put those on the sandwich, is it still the same sandwich?
Quite the conundrum.
Yeah.
I like my sandwiches with wheat bread.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
We wouldn't want to accidentally indoctrinate them.
Working on anything?
I'm helping decode some of the Crucible's designs, or trying to. Theoretical particle physics based on specialized base 12.
Oh, we've already heard this.
Yes, and then we talked about base 12 mathematics, which was so riveting. Oh, look, the computer monitors are broken again. Hooray!
Resurrect even one Prothean scientist to help us.
Well, maybe we'll find a second one in a lunchbox somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
A new notification is available.
Yes, I know.
I'm sure it's important, whatever.
Garrus, what do you have to say?
Are you just hanging around the med bay playing patty cake with Chakawakas? Yeah, he ain't here.
He ain't here.
He's playing patty cake with Chakawakas.
Oh, is Garrus interested in Dr. Chakwas?
Why not? He's interested in everybody you don't have your fingers in. Well, that's not dirtier than I meant it to be.
That did. Well, he's not in here.
Only Chakwas, and we're not going to bother talking to her.
Oh, Edie's in here. What is Edie doing in here?
I don't know. That's weird.
What are you up to now?
I'm uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Oh, good.
Well, keep talking to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
All right, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
All right, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
All right, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the best part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Those were good jokes.
They're not bad, yeah.
They were just telling jokes about each other. I feel like that could get hostile really quick, but also probably not.
No, it's fine.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
Yeah, we're all sorry about Morden.
Yeah, I'm not real happy about that one, but thanks.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. One time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
Hell yeah,
So
he
now
was.
We got the Krogan and the Turians.
He was my kind of crazy.
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
I would assume that Krogan songs are not something nice to hear.
Oh, the Krogan who saved us, the Solarian as well, and that pink skin thing as well. He had big blue eyes and looked like his face was concave. Someone had punched it and never fixed it.
We're whalers on the moon. We carry our harpoons.
That one had a bit more rhythm than mine.
That's every Krogan song is just a different version of We're Whalers on the Moon.
How does it feel? It must be an honor to help the Krogan, yes?
Well, I guess it feels kind of good.
I did it
There's
for
enough
myself.
misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
Isn't Reeve dead?
Could happen.
I know. It's a chance we have to take, but...
I thought Reeve got blown up.
But there's plenty of Krogan like him.
Oh, that's true.
Might have taken that Solarian deal.
Yeah, he might have taken the Solarian deal.
I was kind of tempted, but I'm not going to say that.
Why not?
I'm going to say that. I was kind of tempted. Yeah, Rex isn't on the ship, so I can say that now.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't consider it.
Anyone would have second thoughts about the Krogan. They just better remember you didn't act on it and return the favor.
Or they damn well better.
Well, if there's anything we know about the Krogan... Oh god, my neck!
Ah! And then I just fall over dead.
Well, if there's anything we know about the Krogan, it's that they have very long-term memories, and they're never short-sighted in the slightest.
I feel like that's always true about the Okay, well, I may have made a horrible mistake.
Yeah.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment?
No.
Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw.
Okay.
Such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
Then do that.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains.
Why is nobody looking at me?
Keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander. I've got the specs right here.
Yeah, I don't know. All the neck focuses is broken all around, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Fine, I'll buy one.
I'll look for one next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Well, what a coincidence! That's where I'm headed. I think he was looking at the direction because you were standing to his far right side.
Because I was standing there, he was looking in that direction. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we'll buy that pipe and we'll get the other thing that the other person wanted, and also probably buy a couple of gun mods because I love my gun mods.
I love gun mods. I love upgraded firearms. Let's go to the Citadel.
Yeah, no one else has anything important to say. No one else is relevant around here.
Actually, no. Let's not go to the Citadel. Let's go find Tali.
Okay. You're looking for Tali? You're getting a little impatient, are you?
I want Tali!
Well, Tali's part of a plot mission, so after you go to the Citadel and do the Citadel mission...
Oh, God. All right, fine.
Then you can. Also, there's a couple of small mini-missions you can do around here.
No, let's go to the Citadel.
All right.